Welcome back. Well, Nigeria has some history of conflicts between farming communities and herdsmen. So all this talk about herdsmen roaming around. When we were growing up, I remember we used to see herdsmen with their cattle. They used to put their stick across their shoulder like that and go around peacefully grazing. But now we understand that instead of having those sticks across their shoulder, they have AK-47s. That has become rather scary. And we understand that across the nation, thousands have been killed and farmlands have been sacked because of the activities of herdsmen. Now, we have to look at this matter with us and try to seek some kind of solution. We have in the studio a security expert, retired Captain Umar Aliyu. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. And joining us from Abuja, we have the Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism of Niger State, Mr. Jonathan Vatsa. Hi, Mr. Vatsa.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Morning. And we also have the Chief of Staff to the Taraba State Governor, Mr. Rebo Usman. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Yes. Now let me start with you, sir. Mr. Usman. Where lies the problem? Where did it all start, these herdsmen attacks on farmers and their farmlands?
I can hear you. Sorry, I didn't hear the last portion of your question.
I said, what is the root cause of all this? This used to be a very peaceful endeavor. Suddenly, it is no longer peaceful. Farmlands are being sacked. Farmers are being killed. What has gone wrong?
Yeah, I think what has actually gone wrong is the inability of Nigerians to have correctly defined what is happening in our country. As you rightly said, the relationship between herdsmen and farmers in Nigeria have been that of collaborative efforts. We grew up knowing the farmers and the herdsmen as a group of people who complement each other. But what has gone wrong? That's the question. For me, I believe that there have been a grand plan to destroy Nigeria by every means. And this is one strategy that those out to destroy our country have decided to adopt. But unfortunately for us, we are yet to correctly define the issues on ground. Because to me, there is no how we can separate the farmers and the herdsmen in this country, because they complement each other. They've been doing very well. So the question is still the question. What has gone wrong? We have to be sincere with ourselves. Nigerians are intelligent enough to be able to define issues, but are we courageous enough to define what is happening? That is the issue. Maybe as a Nigerian, I'm throwing back a question to you.
Okay, Mr. Vatsa, the recent one in your state raises all kinds of questions because it happened in a mosque.
I can get you.
Mr. Vatsa?
I'm not getting your last question, but I heard the one you said, the recent one in my state happened in a mosque.
Yes. What exactly happened? Why were people being killed in a mosque?
And that is the question in the mind of everybody. Because what really happened in Niger State up to today is a thing of surprise to so many of us. Myself, the Commissioner of Police, and the acting governor, we visited the site. We went to the scene, and we saw where 21 people were killed in the mosque, including the imam, was slaughtered like a ram. And the villagers told us that they have been living in that community with the Fulanis. There had never been trouble, not until recent time, about 2-3 years ago, when they started dry season farming. And most of the places where these Fulanis will go and graze have been turned to farm. But those who came into the village to attack them are strange people. They are not the Fulanis who are residing there with them. Then these people who came in to attack them, where do they come in from? And more so that that particular area is a very difficult terrain. It banks with the River Niger. It's not everybody that can go there. How do they have access there? Those are the questions in our minds, and we've been asking. But we thank God because the security are doing their job. 3 people have been arrested, and the investigation is ongoing. But for the past 60 years, the community has been there, and they have not witnessed such kind of thing.
Mr. Vatsa, can you just hold that thought? We'll come back to you after this short break. Welcome back. We were listening to the Commissioner for Information and Culture of Niger State, Mr. Vatsa. Yes, please go ahead.
So we in Niger State, this attack came as a surprise because the people who came in to carry out these barbaric acts are not herdsmen. So the police are doing their work, they are doing their investigation. Already 3 men have been arrested,